Hey, what's up, guys? Got a question about basic structure. This is going to apply to techno, tech house, and I guess minimal, and I guess house as well. It's kind of intuitive to me, but then I kind of realized that there are some people that don't quite understand the structure. So, if you come from a DJ background, this will make a lot of sense. If you don't, then it might be a bit of a learning curve. So all you have to do is count to 16, and it's 16, 16, 16. That's all it is, right? So how do we know what 16 bars are? 16 bars. So you have a number up here, and that is the bar number. So at 17, we have our little group here. So this is 16 bars. You can also right click and select 8 bars, and then you have this two eights makes 16, right? So you have 16 here, and you'll notice that everything is rather uniform throughout this track, which is a basic track that I'm kind of working on anyway. So there's 16, there's two 16s, and then after 32 there's the drop, and that's not so much the drop, that's when the DJ will mix it in. So typically when you DJ, you will press play, well, here naturally, and then you will slowly mix it in. You'll take out the lows or whatever, and it'll come in, right? It'll come in there, and then the kick will be more pronounced. And then it'll come in, it'll introduce like a clap, and each 16 bar, every 16 bars, there's kind of a transition. So something new will be added, or there'll be a crash, or a combination of everything. But it's always 16 bars. Okay, I've said that enough. So after 32 bars, that's when you'll slam the fader over, or you'll bring it up, or whatever. And that's when the main meat of the track will come in, with the kick and bass very prominent. Right? And every 16 bars, my rule, well, what I do, every 16 bars, because I come from that Belgian techno thing from when I was a little boy, every 16 bars there's something new added, and it's very progressive, and it's like block diagram kind of thing. And so yeah, what we have is something new introduced here. Right, and then there's like a build here. Right, and always kind of something new happening, so it kind of resets. And I don't know about a lot of people, but if you listen to like formulaic kind of music like this, you have like you intuitively know when the 16th bar block will reset, kind of thing. So these loops will be in your head basically. Even the breakdown could be 16 bars or 32 bars, but remember, you can always, instead of counting and going, oh man, what's 80 divided by blah 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 blah, you don't do that. You right click, will enable to anyway, 8 bars. And in Ableton 9, they alternate kind of grayscale. So it's like a grayish, and then a whitish, and then a grayish, and then a whitish. So you can always kind of keep track of what's going on. Sometimes if you're more advanced, you'll kind of scooch this over 1 bar, and you'll add like a fill to kind of like throw people off. But generally, if you want your track to be mixable and DJable, you'll keep just regular 16 bars. So when you're working on a track, what I do, basically every track, if you see me work, I'll start with 1 bar, and that's like the building block, right? So I have your kick, and then my bass layer that I've consolidated, and then we have clap and hi-hat, and then I'll just build outwards. So yeah, so what you'll do is you'll just create these 8 16 bar little loops, which are quite big, and then you'll just copy kind of and paste. So it generally goes 16, you start out, another 16, you introduce something else because the DJ is now mixing it in. You can have a white noise or whatever. At this point, after 32 bars, you get the main meat of the track, and you'll add things in, blah, 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 blah. And you'll go until you're comfortable. You know, there's no rules here, but whatever. And then your breakdown will be 16, 32, but generally you want to keep it kind of going, especially in this style of music, and then you'll introduce everything back in again, and it's familiar, and you know, people will like that. They want that beat to come back in, and then so what you'll do is generally around here in this track, I've high passed a lot of things because I want the tension to kind of lift up and then break with the main kind of synthy percussion element that I have in there. So that'll come out with a bit of ambient vocal in there. So what I did is I copied this and moved this over here, and it's basically reversed. So you can mix the next track in, or the DJ can feel comfortable mixing the next track in. This may seem kind of boring, but say if the DJ wants to do really fast mixes, you would start, you know, mixing here, right? So then the next track would drop here. So you make like a mega mix kind of thing. So yeah, that's basic arrangement. Basic arrangement. A lot of music follows this formula, and basically all you need to know is 16. So you count to 4, you count to 16, and then you right click, and then you can count to 32. So you just double. So it's a little mathematics, but it's not too crazy. And this is how you drop everything in. And I construct this just out of muscle memory, and just from, you know, where I'm from and what I've learned and stuff. So yeah. And another thing, you'll have your crashes and your white noise going on at the start of every 16 bar block. And that's it. All right. Take care, and I hope you learned something. Oh, thanks for the question. I forget who asked me. Sorry. Thanks for the question, though. Take care.